Welcome back, folks. We're out on a -degree camp tonight. It's going to go down to -4, I believe. It's like a winter wonderland. Test the bobcat out once and for all. I did come in here and recon this little patch of roadside wasteland earlier on. The snow was a lot thicker. It has started to melt a bit, but make no mistake, it is freezing. So I spied a little spot up here. I'm thinking here will do us for the night. Army Tech very kindly sent me this. It's the Elf C2. It's a head torch, also clips onto your belt. It's a magnetic end on it as well, so you can put it onto your car if you're under the bonnet of the car like that. But it's a great little bit of kit. I've had a look at it, but we'll look at that more later on. Let's get set up now. Okay, that's us set up, so I'll give you a bit of a look. I'm rocking the Bobcat 1. This is only the second time I've been out in this tent, and I've had this for a couple of years now. And inside it we have, we're going OEX tonight. We've got the Fathom 400. Comfort rating of -1, limit -26, something like that. But like I said in another video, that's mad. That should be going to -26. OEX self-inflating mat and the foil thing for below it. I have a liner if I'm stuck, an emergency bivvy if I'm really stuck. For food, didn't bring a lot of food with me. I brought one of these Wayfair chili and rice. If I'm stuck, I'll have that. It's one of those old MREs in the British Army ration pack, and then I just grab them. 9 pack of Snickers. Refreshment wise, we're there. 2 Guinness, some water, a little cook set, and that is it. I'm going to put this tarp over the back end of this, just hide some of the light coming through. Such a nice night. Cool. Definitely fresh, but a nice night. The reason why I'm going to put this on the back is because if you look over there, we'll turn the flash off. I think I'll take you over. That's how close we are to the road. We're right on the side of the road, and a footpath there. So walkers, if they look over in, they'll see me shining like a little beacon there. So let's get the tarp on the back of it. Yeah, and crack open the Guinness. The black stuff. Oh dear, I had to really wrestle with myself to come out tonight. It was nice and warm and cozy in the house, and the thought I was going out and lie in the snow, but now that I'm here, it's all good. I'm glad I came out. Now, as you know, I don't do a lot of, I don't do any like reviews on stuff that have been sent to me. But done videos in the past saying about, I get approached all the time about it, but these guys here, and I have had a look at it, had it out, in the house. These guys here, I actually seen Islander Outdoors done a bit of a review on this, and if the way I looked at it was, I love his channel, I respect his content, and if it's good enough for him, you know, if he has trust in it, so do I. But I'll give you a look at it. It's a really, it's a weighty, there's a bit of weight to it. And obviously it's got the head torch setup going for it. So that just clips in like that. This little band goes round, clips on, do you see that? And then a real good quality strap, 3 pieces to it. There we go. And there's a good bit of light off it, but we'll try it out later on in the proper dark. You see. But yeah, that I've been needing a decent torch, so now I've got a decent head torch, and obviously you adjust this so it's tight on your head. But like I said earlier on, or maybe I didn't say earlier on, this part here is a magnet that connects to, I tried it on the fridge before I come out, so that's a handy job. Good for the van, for doing stuff in the van. That'll be actually very good for me cooking in the van. I can use that as a spotlight, connect it to the panel somewhere, one of the frame of the van, and adjust that to the cooker. Just get into my head there now. Also has this little thing with it here, which is a little clip. Goes on there like that, and then you can clip that on places, you know, like a jacket or whatever. Oh, good little job. I'm pleased with it. Yeah, and I did get it for free, and so, but I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't think it was good quality. That's a good quality little torch. This feels solid. Different modes. So the brightest mode, on, off, and then if you want to change through the modes, hold it in for a couple of seconds again, goes brighter. Hold it in a couple of seconds again, goes brighter. Hold it in a couple of seconds again, brighter. Again, brighter again, and then hold it to go off. Oh, there you go. Handy. That'll definitely be a wee bit of kit I use on my camps. Right, put the lantern on in the tent. I'm going to go sort of close to the road here and see how noticeable it is. Can't see a thing anyway in this sort of dusk. We'll come back and check again whenever it gets pitch black. Early start in the morning, folks. Work. So at 5, get this pulled down and get up the road, but at least I managed to get out before it was pitch black, so you got a bit of somewhat daylight footage, dusk footage. But roll on the summer nights, although we have a couple of months to go yet. The bobcat's so cosy, just feels like you're on a, I don't know, a little porch looking out. Nice night, even though there is a noisy road behind us, it's just looking this way, it's nice and peaceful. Right across the farmers' fields.
Give me Jack. Oh right, come on, that's enough. Right, wrap it.
Right, okay, let's check again. See how noticeable we are now that it's pitch black. Turn this off. Oh yeah, that's good. Now I have the light for filming on rightly up there, and you look to the left, you can see a wee tiny bit with the naked eye, but with the camera, don't think you can see much. Okay. Did the job nicely. I think it's time to get our chili and rice on the go. Oh, so it's not too level there. What's going on here? Let that do its thing. Delicious. Don't know if I said, but my last camped around about one, I went without a pillow because my pillows were all getting mouldy out in the shed. I came across this one here I was hooking, but it's obviously a puncher and it keeps going flat, so that's another night without a pillow. So annoying. I'll try and fold up a jumper again or something. This coat, or I've got a fleece on below this. I'll have a Snickers while I wait. Be naughty. Have dessert before dinner. But oh go. They're hard to rock. They're solid. They're froze. It's like toffee instead of caramel. It's getting cold now. It doesn't help that my trousers are wet. I'm walking through the long grass, the long like reeds with the, or weeds, maybe what I call them things, with the snow on them. I'll be soaked. Oh. I'll go break my teeth. Hopefully. This gets me through the night. I'll find it's soon enough. I haven't had this one before. I'm sure it'll be dead on. Oh, it's hot. Where's my fork? Let's try it for you. God knows the last time this fork was washed. Like I always say, they all just look the same, don't they? They all have that orangey colour. Let's see if it's as nice as that burrito filling and rice MRE we had last week. It's not roasting. Bag's roasting. Well, let's give it a bit of a mix. There's lots of rabbits in here. They'll scarp it out of their arm whenever. Let's get this bad boy on full bit. Nothing can hide now. Back to the food. The bottom's a bit warmer. But here, get on. She's nice. Do the job. They are definitely, you know, reliable, those Wayfarer meals, aren't they? Wayfarer. Because you always get something that's sort of half decent every time. I love the fact that if you're really stuck and you really want lightweight, you just eat it like the way it is. You need water. Just eat it cold. For extreme emergencies. Yeah, the more I go down, it's nice and hot at the bottom. It's warming the insides up nicely. Could do another one of these, I'm going to do this one finished. Will have to start to keep my voice down now because there is some traffic, but there's nowhere near as much. The footpath is right there, and there is a house. There's a field and a house over there, and there's a walk where people go down along the river down there. So the sound travels. Right. I'm going to nail this and turn that light off. It's not giving me away. Bring these back shortly. The canister is froze solid. This is the extreme gas, extreme 2.0. This is good to minus 27. I'm just going to have that one Wayfarer meal. I'm going to probably eat them a whole pack of 9 Snickers. So all I brought was that, and that. I don't know, I just can't bring myself around to eat that. So, pack up and go and check this wee torch out in the dark, and then I'm going to band down the hatches because my feet are numb. I mean, I can't even feel my toes, so I need to get and get this zipped up. Oh dear, why do we do this stuff? I know, don't get me wrong, I know this is tame compared to our brothers across the pond in Canada and all those places. Like it's serious cold. This is like a summer's day, probably to the -4. My feet, I feel like they're -20. Right. I want to get the place sort of half packed so that I've less to do in the morning. So I need to start packing as I go along. Once I finish something, pack it up and put it away. You know, what I think I'm going to have to do, because every morning, so the last few mornings with this bad weather, I've had to get a kettle and go out and defrost my car. My car is parked down in the car park, down that direction a wee bit, and it's going to be frost solid, I know it. And I'm old, my car's old school, there's no like button to open it, it's key, and the key won't go in because the lock froze. So I'll probably have to boil water in the morning, that's if it doesn't freeze, and pour it all over the lock to try and get into the car. Hopefully, can't bother with that at 5 o'clock in the morning. But here, just as I say, I must, once I finish this clip, go on and set my alarm for 5, because this is day 1 back to work, so the alarm hasn't been on. Tomorrow morning is day 1, is what I'm trying to say. Right, I'll bring you back when we're going for a walk. Okay, so I'm going to walk along the river here just so it's a bit more dark away from the street lights, but it's quite a bright night as the moon is out. So we're going to try this little torch out. That's a great job. That's definitely a well needed piece of kit for my stealth camping setup anyway. As you all know, you keep sending me about getting a good torch, because the ones I use are poor, to say the least, and you can't see what's going on. Yeah, good job. Can't go wrong with that. We're for a freebie. Right, back to the tent. Starting to get a nice wee shine there, look. It's still froze. The tent's starting to freeze, look. Snow. Oh, stay you down yet. Won't disturb you there, you stay there. Right, let's get in and get into our sleeping bag. You know what, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the liner in and use it. If I get too warm, I'll get out of it, but I can't see that being the problem, being too warm. Go. Get into this bad boy. I'm still using this old OEX transverse self-inflating mat because my IMX one has another puncher in it. I can't be bothered fixing it just yet, but I'll have to get it done because it's so much more compact. There we go. I had to take my trousers off there. I'm in the thermals, like thermal tight things. Trousers soaking. I'm going to watch them for a while here and make a few thumbnails and see what footage I've got so far. I'll bring you back in a bit. It is proper freezing now. I nipped out door to the toilet there a minute ago and it was freezing. I'm in here in the liner and the bag zipped up. I'm grand. I'm hat on. My hair's my nose and face is cold, but you know, I can live with that. So the plan is just to lie here. Oh, all zipped up and watch some YouTube and try and get some sleep. So I think what I'll do is, like I say, I'm just going to watch some YouTube, see if I can fall asleep, and I'll bring you back if anything happens. If not, I'll see you bright and early in the morning for day 1 of my rotation in work. Day 1 of 4, 12-hour shift to come. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, here we go. 5 AM comes too quick. Get up, get this pulled down, and get to work like all these other poor people on the road here I can hear. But what I can tell you is, heat-wise, once again, this sleeping bag, first class, kept me warm. I have to have the lighter on now as well. Anyway, the only thing it was cold was my face. It's freezing, but snuggled in and getting underneath some for little periods of time, and I couldn't breathe, had to come back out. Right, let's do this. That's from me breathing all night. Look at that. Frosty. Oh. Here we go, we're all packed up. Just a little spot there where I've been laying, where the snow has melted. My hands are numb, and I am running quite late. It took a bit longer there, because my hands kept getting so sore I had to stop. So I need to rush back now and get a shower, changed, and make some sort of lunch. I will have the sign off here now, folks, and I will just see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching, and you know what you gotta do.